All right. Sunday, 7 o'clock, May 4th, and making lots of progression on the book. It's an exhausting attempt. And sitting in this chair, upright on my buttocks, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, sometimes 7 hours a day is uncomfortable enough. But add to that shingles, which I have, hemorrhoids, which I have, and diarrhea, which I have. And guess what? I am in the adult diaper business. That is what I am forced to wear, and I very much thought of you and relate to the difficulty and the effeminacy of the ribs around it. It's just, I don't quite understand that. I go with an extra large and often put a pair of skivvies underneath it, but the pain is just, as I said in a blog, that God has a sense of humor to, I believe, call me to write memoirs. Bernadette got a second assurance of this calling through a word. And then to have diarrhea from the medication, steroids, from the medication of antivirals for the shingles, and then, worst of all, having the pain of hemorrhoids and shingles bump up against each other. And so it's awful. It's probably a little different from yours, as you don't have experienced pain, but I want to thank you for helping me out and doing some editing. I'm presently contemplating whether it can be written, a memoir, past tense, can be written in first person present tense. And I'm capable of doing that, I think. So I'm just researching that idea as if everything was happening in the moment. It's never back then or that was. It's always is. And I've got a lot of positive feedback. I got Robbie aboard. Matt Finch is a follower now. Matt Ray is a follower now. And I do miss your input. I understand you're going to Florida, and I'm interested in that first and foremost, what the dates are and what the itinerary is. Also interested in how long you're going to be for. Are you going to go when school is out, or are you going to go on a long weekend? And how deeply have you investigated the job possibility? Has someone put a bug in your ear? Or are you going purely on your fine experience of almost teaching for 8 or 10 years in 3 different areas of journalism, of special ed, and history? I think would be your strongest area of all. Presidential history you could be teaching at a community college, as far as I'm concerned. I remember your friend who had the dream of being his leg being decapitated the night before it actually happened. What was his name? Dobbs or Hobbs, or that's the one I haven't heard in 20 years. So you did go back and visit him a few times, but keep me posted. I know it's very different than your experience, but you've been fortunate to have a great adult life, past 25, 30, and I unfortunately had a great childhood, and we'll assume that again shortly. So thank you. Bye.